the show, Boaz got a sneak peek of some of the events going on this winter at Hartwood Acres, but now it looks like they've let him loose in the Tudor mansion. What a gorgeous estate.
Yeah, the Hartwood Mansion is nearly a century old, and it's got a fascinating history. So, Boaz, have you found any secret passages yet?
You know, I haven't found any secret passages yet, but I have found the secret wall panel. How about this? Look at that, there's a safe back there. How cool is that? Well, I'm hanging out here with Tony, and Tony's one of the people who leads tours here at the house, and we're in Mary's bedroom. So maybe you can sort of set the scene. Who was Mary, and how did she end up with this house?
Okay. Well, Mary Flynn Lawrence was the daughter of Senator William Flynn, and she married in 1914, and in the early 20s, she and her husband took her inheritance from when her father passed away and bought the land out here, which is now Allegheny County's Hartwood Acres Park.
Wow.
So we have a mansion in our park.
That's amazing.
And Mary, she loved everything English.
Yeah,
so
and
you'll
floral.
see as you go through a lot of British influence here in her home, and she was
a very cool person. She was a suffragette. She was sort of ahead of her time.
She was definitely ahead of her time. I'd like to tell people that I think if she had been born in a different time, she would have followed her father into politics.
Yeah.
But that wasn't available to her.
Right,
so she did everything that she could do as a woman in that time period to make things better for everyone, for women, for children, you know, for the disadvantaged.
Right.
She really put her heart and soul into trying to change the world, I think.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I want to point out some of the details here, which are so cool. So first of all, this isn't really wallpaper.
It's hand painted.
This is like someone hand painted each of these flowers. That's insane.
Yes.
And then next to the door over here are these two, looks like mother of pearl inlaid buttons, and this is how she could call servants?
These are call buttons. The corresponding unit is in the servants' dining room. So when she would press the button, the servants would get the notification that she needed help here in her room.
And they're sort of his and hers bedrooms here. So this was Mary's bedroom, and then she keeps her husband a couple arms lengths away over here, and we're just passing through his closet over here, and then into his bedroom, which has definitely a very different vibe. It seemed like they had different aesthetics.
They definitely had different aesthetics. This is much more manly than her room is. And he was a painter, and he got the best light for painting here in the alcove.
Oh my gosh, it seems so idyllic. He's just sitting up here and painting, and then it looks like he was also a pipe smoker. He's got all his accessories and matches over here.
Pipes and cigars were his
chair.
I noticed that you found Mary's safe. John's safe is actually hidden in his room as well.
Oh.
And the story goes that he kept his tobacco and his cigars in his safe.
Oh, well, that's the most valuable stuff there.
Right, that was what was important.
Well, in his bathroom, it's pretty cool. Can we pop in there for a second?
You definitely have to show them
Okay, let's pop in inside the bathroom over here. First of all, I just want to point out, this is a closet. Look at it. This is insane. Just like I mean, think of all the shoes you could have. Okay, we're going to pop into John's bathroom over here, and I'll let Scott go ahead because I want you to see that shower over there. So can we count all those shower heads? There's one up top.
Right.
There is 3 on every side, so there is a whopping 7 shower heads. I can't imagine this was the norm in the 1920s.
I do not think it was at all, no. Pretty special.
Yeah. And so how do people come on a tour if they wanted to check out the house?
The tours are online, so they would go online to the Allegheny County website and click on find an activity or a tour, and it will take them to a page where everything is listed when it's up for sale.
Wow. And I do want to point out, just imagine John's in the shower, he's running out of soap. All he has to do, go right over here, push the button, they come out, they have a new bar of soap. And I'm curious, you in the studio, how many of those servant buttons do you have in your house?
Oh, too many to count, actually.
Last time I checked, I didn't have any, but I think maybe I need one. I don't know who would come.
Yeah, that's us.
That's the problem. Us, yeah, we would answer our own.
Gotta train the kids.
Yeah, I also love how the sleeping quarters are separate. I think she was really onto something ahead of her time.
Yes, and that shower, fascinating.
Oh.
Love it.
So great. We have to go take a tour.
We do.
And if you guys want to come with us, make sure to reserve a ticket in advance. We're going to have all the links and info on our website, kdk.com/talkpittsburgh.
7 shower heads. Could you imagine?
I'm so jealous.
And tomorrow, head to KDK's Instagram page for a fundraiser benefiting those impacted by the wildfires in California. That's right, it's all happening on Instagram.
And here on Talk Pittsburgh, we'll be talking to KDK reporter Barry Pintar about his time reporting on the fires out west, and you do not want to miss it.